Okay, the last section for Unit 1 is the Bohr model. So the Bohr model shows us how electrons are arranged around an atom. So when we draw the Bohr model out, we start off with a nucleus in the center. We create rings called energy levels, and we add electrons according to the rules that are here. So energy level 1 has a maximum it can hold of 2 electrons, and energy level 2 and 3 both can hold up to 8. So the models will look something like this, where you have a center that is the nucleus. So it's not the same as the electrons around the outside, with rings or energy levels around it. The main thing to figure out for this is the number of electrons based off the element on the periodic table. So let's look at an example of one of these. So let's look at lithium. Lithium on our periodic table is element number 3. So we're looking at the atomic number. The number on top tells us the number of electrons. So for lithium, we have 3 electrons. All right, so when we're drawing this out for lithium, we're going to take this and we're going to shade this in so it's our nucleus, so we know that this is nice and dark. We're going to add the first energy level. So the way that we do this is we start filling in, add electrons starting from the center until you've used all the electrons. So we have a total of 3 electrons. We're going to add 2 electrons, 1, 2, and then we're going to see that the first energy level, the first ring, can only hold a maximum of 2 electrons. So we're going to add a second ring to this, and we want a total of 3. So we have 1, 2, we're going to add our third one here. So this is what lithium will look like. When we talk about the elements, the reason that we draw the Bohr model, the last energy level is really important. We call the electrons out here the valence electrons. So this is our valence electron. So this means we have 1 valence electron. I'll abbreviate as VE. All right, let's do the same thing for nitrogen. So nitrogen, we're going to look at our periodic table. Nitrogen is going to be element number 7. So element number 7 has 7 electrons. So when we're drawing this out, we're going to put our nucleus again. We'll draw our first energy level, and then we'll have 1, 2. It's full. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we add, we typically add 1 to each side, top, right, bottom, left, and then kind of go around clockwise until we fill it up. So this is what would represent nitrogen. So if we look at nitrogen as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has 5 valence electrons. So if we want to look at another one, so I can put another one on the back here. If we want to look at another one that has more electrons, let's look at, for example, magnesium. So magnesium is going to have a total of 12 electrons. So if we were to draw magnesium out, we start off with our nucleus. We know magnesium has 12 electrons because of the symbol Mg. Mg has 12 electrons. So we're going to draw this out. We're going to fill it in. So 2 in the first. Now this is full. Do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we used up 10 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we have 12. So the last 2, we have to add the third energy level. So 1, 2. So this will represent magnesium. Magnesium is going to have a total of 2 valence electrons. So we're only looking at the electrons that are in the outside, that are valence electrons.